Hello, partner and tutors. My name is Milton, and welcome to my task for in the subject of material designs. The name or title of my task is Developing Listening and Speaking Skills. Developing listening and speaking skills is a set of tips and recommendations about how to design materials for speaking and listening in face-to-face environment and online environment. Welcome. Developing listening and speaking skills. In this virtual learning object, you are going to get a set of learning objectives to encourage English learning to develop their listening and speaking skills. You will get a set of listening materials, including tips to design listening activities for face-to-face environment and tips to design listening activities for online language environment, the both. And it is to improve listening skills, to help the students to improve their listening skills. For the other hand, you will see a set of speaking materials. That is recommendations to design speaking activities for face-to-face environment and other recommendations to design speaking activities for online language environments. And it is to enhance students' communications. And finally, you will get a conclusions about the importance of designing listening and speaking materials for face-to-face environment and online environments, and a group of bibliographic references used to design this work. Objectives. With this virtual learning object, I'm going to help to improve the abilities to a student to design listening and speaking materials. The other is to understand the importance of designing listening and speaking materials. And finally, uh, to learn about the difference between design materials for face-to-face environment and design materials for online environments. Listening materials. Design listening materials is important for developing a good classes of English because listening will help you to improve your understanding of the language and your pronunciation as well. Tips to design listening activities for face-to-face environments. To design listening activities for face-to-face environment, first, consider to use a good listening equipment like speakers, computer, and TV for reproducing the sounds into the classroom because these kind of equipment are really important to get a good class and to motivate your students to continue practicing and listening English. Second, include reproduction of part of movies, radio programs, because it helps you to motivate students. Mm. And third, include reproductions of podcasts, songs, and conversations because it helps you to create emotions in your students, and this way they can continue practicing and improving their English. 4. Ask questions about the reproductions because it can help you to measure the comprehension of the activity and to understand if the students are learning or not. 5. clarified information about the audios to get feedback to your students and improve their skills to help them to improve their skills, giving good feedbacks and good recommendations. Tips to design listening activities for online language environment. First, share with your student links of audio from internet because it helps you to increase the independent words of the students. Second, use and share English learning platform because it helps you to support your explanations, to support your ideas, and to make your classes more attractive for your students. And third, give command to your students about how to develop the activities and to respond to questions about the audios. Four, design writing and specific questions to shape the comprehension of the English learners according to the information given in the audios. 5. Design exercises with the students to repeat the songs and some specific sentences from the audios. It can help them to measure their level of listening and to improve the pronunciation as well. Speaking is a great part of English. By the way, it's the best possibly part of English. And with the speaking, you can improve your ability to talk by noticing the language people use in different situations and practicing useful phrases. Recommendations to design speaking activities for face-to-face environments. To design speaking activities for face-to-face environment, first, the starting point is a diagnosis and needs analyzing activities whose result helps to design communicative and interactive tasks with let students explore their process of oral communication. Use a questionnaire. Second, taking into account taking into account the level of your student to develop the speaking activity. Third, encourage your students to select the topics they want to speak about. Four, ask questions to your students about the topics they selected to start the conversation. And five, participate in the activity giving your opinion about the topics for encourage the students to speak more, to continue speaking about the topic, and to continue improving. Recommendations to design speaking activities for online language environment. First, have a virtual conversation with your students to know the level of English speaking they have. Second, use a virtual platform where they, a student, can select the topics for the speaking sessions. Third, include activities where the students can record their voices speaking and applying the knowledge of the English course. Four, show to your students videos of internet explaining different concepts and words in English and encourage them to speak about it. 5. Ask to the students to speak about themselves, to help to the interaction with their partners and permit that they learn about others. Conclusions. By doing this work, we get the following conclusions. Listening and speaking materials helps to the students to improve their level of English and to have a better comprehension about the topics of English. Second, listening activities for face-to-face environment is a way to measure if the students are learning the concepts and learning the correct pronunciation. Third, develop speaking and listening. It's important to learn and practice the English in a real life. 4. Speaking activities can help the students to feel confidence about to use the English and to speak and interact with other persons using the language and using the grammar. References. The references are first, some guidelines for developing listening materials. Second, EFL teaching in the e-learning environment. Upload principles and methods. Third, materials to develop speaking skills. And for listening, British Council. Thank you, tutor and partners. Thank you for watching. Bye.